Hey guys, it's Elizabeth Wales. I hope you're having a wonderful start to this next week. Happy Monday. I hope that you're feeling motivated and ready to go and crush your health, fitness, and life goals. But if you are not, I have a Monday motivational word of the day that could be a fantastic concept to get you motivated or add to your motivation. And that word is Hormesis. Maybe some of you have heard of it if you love science like I do, but regardless if you heard of it or not, it's a fantastic concept and I'm going to go over it really quickly with you today. I'm also going to do a Hormatic workout. So please like and please share. I'd like to bring as much value to as many people as I can, and this could inspire a lot of people. And if nothing else, they're gonna get a workout out of it. So here we go. Let's talk about what Hormesis is. I'm going to be referencing one of my favorite new books. It's called Hustle, and it's by Neil Patel, Jonas Kofler, and my Hungarian brother, Patrick Valauskowicz. They talk about the Hormatic Effect and they describe it better than I've ever heard it described before. So I'm going to read straight from their book, and I totally recommend you check out their book for great life advice in general. They say Hormesis shows that repeated exposures to small doses of stressors and risk don't weaken but surprisingly strengthen our biological systems. So what does that mean? Exercise is a good example of this. Exercise is a small dose of pain. When we exercise vigorously, lift heavy weights, or engage in a challenging resistance training, we take on a bit of risk and do a small bit of damage to our muscles. Our muscles suffer micro traumas and our bodies respond by renovating and bolsterizing the traumatized muscle tissue. So what happens is that when we are training, we're actually breaking our bodies down. Maybe some of you knew of that, maybe some of you didn't, but that's how it works. And because that area in the body has been micro-traumatized, our body becomes stronger in that area. It adapts in that area, and that's why we do the workouts. As our muscles grow, we experience temporary, albeit acute, small doses of pain. We feel some fatigue and some muscle pain after we train, right? The DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness kind of stuff. In the long run, these lead to gains in strength, endurance, energy, and vitality, and to better physical appearance, self-esteem, and self-confidence. So I'm going to break that down just a little bit. So first of all, our bodies want to stay in something called homeostasis. And many of you probably remember homeostasis when you were back in school. Homeostasis is simply that our body wants to stay not overstressed and not overtired. The adrenals shouldn't be making tons of adrenaline all the time, but we shouldn't also have like no energy, right? So homeostasis is like keeping the body just right there in the middle, balanced. Oh, what a nice place to be in, right? Now, of course, we all have stress in our lives. So most of our biological systems, our hormones and our muscles and everything look more like this. Stress, a little stress, a lot of stress, and we're not in homeostasis. Now, the Hormatic Effect is a way to strengthen our body to adapt so we can better achieve homeostasis. And I'm going to point out one thing, that we don't want to overtrain or undertrain, and this the book Hustle touches on too. Infrequent exercising or too frequent exercising and not pushing your body is like playing a level on a video game over and over again. That's why a trainer will typically make you do many different types of exercises, or you should choose to do that in your training. On the other hand, too much exercise can lead to long-term damage to your body. So here we have our exercise scale. If we are not doing any kind of exercise, then there's no adaptation. And we're actually going to have our muscles atrophy. So for instance, when I broke my ankle, I had it cast on for over 6 weeks. When they took it off, my one leg was a lot smaller than my other leg because my muscles had atrophied. They'd gotten weaker. And a lot of people in our modern day lifestyle don't realize that their muscles are atrophying, and it gets to the point that for some people, they end up not being able to walk. And that's the reason why some people have to use walkers and eventually wheelchairs. Not everyone, just some. Okay, so atrophy, our muscles are going down, okay? But there is no adaptation. Okay? The muscles are getting weaker, there's no adaptation. The Hormatic Effect is a sweet spot. This is Hormesis. This is where we are putting some challenge on our muscles. We're experiencing small amounts of pain that our bodies can adapt to that make our bodies stronger. And so this is where we want to stay, right here, Hormatic Effect. Our muscles get stronger because we're putting the right amount of stress on our bodies. Our minds are getting stronger because we're exposing ourselves to new things and working on learning new cognitive skills. Okay, now I have been guilty of training too hard for sure, and this is the balance that every athlete struggles with. How far can I push myself until I get hurt? And so here we, in our exercise, go up. In our adaptation, we still don't have anything because we end up hurting ourselves. Our bodies aren't able to adapt. They aren't able to recover. And of course, if we have a severe injury, then we end up having to be laid up and we can't make progress because of that. So we want to work on challenging ourselves enough, physically, mentally, let's say spiritually, and even in your business, in all areas of our life, enough to adapt, not atrophy, but not so much that we will injure ourselves. Okay, so to conclude really quick, finding the right level of exercise for small doses of pain is key. Our bodies become stronger in response to a dose of mildly stressful exercise. And as we grow stronger, we can increase that dose by lifting heavier weights, adding sprints to our running routine, etc., etc. In other words, when we are in the Hormatic Effect area of adapting, when we're in the Hormesis area, we can level up instead of playing that same old level over and over again when we're all bored. Okay, so what my clients and I do to help our bodies adapt is we enjoy adaptogens. These are botanical herbs which help our bodies to adjust to stress. These include things like ashwagandha, rhodiola, ginseng, eleuthero, and they are amazing how we feel in the response to taking adaptogenic herbs. And we get all of these combinations in one product we call Ionics. For those of you who have your wholesale account, make sure you keep using that Ionics every morning. It really makes a big difference. And those of you who do not have your wholesale account open yet, message me or the person who shared this video with you so we can help you do that. So all we do is we take 1 scoop of these adaptogens and we put it into 6 ounces of water. This is a little more than 6 ounces, but that is okay. This is very forgiving. You don't have to do exactly 6 ounces. Make sure you hydrate. And it has this really great fruity flavor in it. And I drink this every morning. Sometimes I drink it more than once, especially if I feel like something stressful is happening in my life, and drink it down. You could also add this to your shakes, so we have a little less fluids you have to worry about every day. Okay, so let's do a Hormatic workout. So we're going to be doing a workout that is going to put you right there in the sweet spot of exercise. And this is going to be different for everyone, so let me explain what that's kind of going to look like. We're just going to train with some dumbbells. Now, you want to do about 8 to 12 reps of each exercise. That's a good average according to the National Academy of Sports Medicine. Well, I'm certified. So, if you aren't feeling a good burn at the end, and if you're not reaching muscle failure, where you don't feel like you can do another one, then please increase your weight. Don't just do like 40 reps, it's hard on the joints. Increase your weight, make it effective, make it efficient. So this first one we're going to do is one of my favorites because we're going to engage the biceps, we're going to engage the deltoids, we're going to engage the triceps, little core. So we're going to do arms, core, and we're going to do an exercise for the leg. Try to do 3 sets of this routine all the way through. So first of all, bring your feet about hip width apart, soft knees, toes pointed forward. This is good kinetic chain to prevent injury. Tuck your hip in to protect your spine, engage your core. You're gonna take your weight and bring it out from your body. The further you can bring it from your body, the more you're going to feel those front abdominals engage. Of course, we all wanna have abs, right? So here we go. We're going to come up, and then we're gonna bring it back. Elbows up, now you're doing triceps. And then back down. This is my favorite arm exercise, just covering everything. So we're gonna do 10 of those. You're going to exhale on up, inhale, slow and controlled down. So start with an inhale, and exhale. Up, back, and inhale. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Now, hopefully you felt a burn at the end. If your body was like, to make the movement work, you weren't doing it right. Try to keep everything to be a statue except for your arms. That will protect your back, protect your other parts of your body, and focus all that on your arms. Okay, the next one is for our core. Same posture, soft knees, toes pointed forward. We're going to be working the obliques. So you should have felt that in your front abdominals. Now we're going to work the sides. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then switch, 1, 2. If you have osteoporosis and your doctor recommended you don't do twisting movements, please don't do this one. We can get you some different ones that won't be hard on your back. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3. Go as far as you can to really engage your abs and your obliques. That's 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 10. All right, excellent. Next we have squats. Now I'm going to show you the proper way to do a squat to make it most effective, efficient, and prevent injury. So your hormatic zone. So first of all, the legs are very strong. So if squats are easy for you, then please add some weight to make some more resistance on those leg and glute muscles. You're going to bring your feet out to about double hip width. You really want to be able to open your hips up when you go down. If your knees look anything like this, where they're bowing, that's hurting your knee joints. And you'll probably feel that too. You need to have your feet far enough apart so you have good kinetic chain so you don't hurt your knees. So about double hip width apart, toes are forward, core is engaged, protecting your back. Arms are just locked in with an amount of weight that will make this challenging for you. And we're going to do 10. Sit back like you're in a chair, come up, squeeze your glutes at the top. Make sure you're getting that full range of motion. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, make sure you're breathing, 8, 9, 10. All right, so if you have any questions about anything I talked about today, the Hormesis, Homeostasis, Adaptogens, Elithero, Hustle, message me. I would love to answer your questions, help you start your wholesale account. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a lifestyle to thrive. Bye-bye.